Hello friends, my name is apuPankaj and on this video I am going to solve this question so that cosec A minus cot A is equal to square root of 1 minus cos A by 1 plus cos A. So here on the left hand side I have cosec A minus cot A. So let me write that down first. So here on the left hand side we have cosec A minus cot A. Okay, I know that cosec A is the inverse of sin A, so I can write 1 by sin A in place of cosec A, and I know that cos A by sin A is equal to cot A. So I am writing that 1 by sin A in place of cosec A and cos A by sin A in place of cot A. Okay, because you know that this is b by h and this is p by h. So if you just multiply them, the second term will inverse and h will be cancelled out, and this is very basic thing, you know that previously. I am just explaining you once again in case you don't remember. So you know that b base means by perpendicular is cot A. Okay, so this is the concept, you know them before. So now what can I do? Tell me, what can I do? Here can I subtract these two fractions? Let me just erase them. Okay, now so the first fraction has sin A as its denominator and the second fraction has also sin A as its denominator. So can I subtract these two fractions? Yes, of course. I can take the LCM of these two fractions and I will get sin A. So let me do that here. Let me write down. So it becomes sin A when I will take the LCM of denominator sin A. I will divide them with both the denominator and I will get 1. So 1 multiplied by 1 means 1, 1 multiplied by cos A. This gives us the same cos A, right? So it becomes 1 minus cos A. So here I kind of stuck here. Can you think of anything? How can I proceed? How can I proceed to get our desired result? So I don't think of any trigonometric formulas that I can put here, apply here. Can you think of? Not directly, right? So let me modify these terms so that I can apply some trigonometrics formulas here. So I can write A as square root of A square. I can write A as square root of A square. Am I right? Like that, I can also write square root of A square root of A square is A. Are you understanding it? So what is the concept here? If I will square the square root of A, I will get A, and I will take the square root of A square, I will also get A. So I will put this concept here in order to apply some trigonometric formulas. So let me apply this concept here. So here 1 minus cos A, I can write that as square root of 1 minus cos A square. So square of square root means that same 1 minus cos A, right? Okay, similarly sin A, I can write it as A square square root means sin square A square root of sin square A. That same sin A. I just modified their form, right? So that I can apply some formulas here. So you know what is this formula? This is 1 minus cos A square root multiplied by 1 minus cos A square root. And what can I possibly put here? I know 1 minus cos square is equal to sin square A. Am I right? So let me write them down. So sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. You know that before. This is p by h square. This is b by h square. The LCM of denominator comes as h square. Here on the numerator it becomes p square plus b square means h square by h square is 1. You can prove that on your own. Here that proof is not our matter of consideration. So here I just want to know what is sin square A. Sin square A is 1 minus cos square A. If I subtract cos square A from both left hand side and right hand side, I will get sin square A is equal to 1 minus cos square A, right? So this sin square A becomes 1 minus cos square A. So let me write that down. Okay, here what I did, I write 1 minus cos square A in place of sin square A. So now I can further solve it, further modify this expression. So let me write that 2 times as there is square, and I can write this as a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Here what I have done is I have just applied the identity of a square minus b square. A square minus b square, you know what is that identity? A square minus b square is equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b, right? So crystal clear understanding is happening or not? Okay, very good. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b. So here a is 1. 1 means 1 square. The same thing, right? And b is cos a. Cos square a means b square. So b is cos a is 1. So a minus b, a plus b multiplication. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b. A square minus b square, a square minus b square. Here square is in the hidden form. 1 square means 1. And b square means cos a square is equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Let me erase them. Okay. So now you know how to solve them further. So just think of, I am going to solve that. So I can write them as a modified form. Now I can write them like this also, and now I can just cancel these numerator and denominator with each other. I didn't do much, I just modified the previous term. I just write them like this. So here you get square root of 1 minus cos a and square root of 1 plus cos a. Okay, so now what can I do to solve them further? Nothing, just let write this again. Okay, 1 minus cos a by 1 plus cos a. I think this is our desired result. So let me show you the question once again. So here show that cosec a minus cot a is equal to 1 minus cos a by 1 plus cos a. I just proved that. You can go back in this video and watch again for better understanding. Thank you for watching.